Hi, everybody. I'm just checking all the technology stuff I have to check. Be back in a minute. Hmm. I hope everybody's doing okay today. Okay. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, that's working right. And that's working right. Yes, okay. I'm just going to work on this for a few minutes until we get a few people here. I was working on this when we left off the other day. So I just thought I would work towards finishing it. It won't get finished for a while. That's sometimes these things take a while. Hi, Julie. That's interesting. Yeah, that's all right. Um, I can't remember what I was going to say, Julie. Oh well. Seems like that's a lot happening today, this week or whatever. Just lately. Lately, I don't remember what I'm going to say a lot. It's just like going in the kitchen and not knowing why you went in the kitchen. So, Lisa said she's going to try to come watch for a little while. She's not feeling great today, but she's at least home. I haven't had a chance to ask her. Yeah, you do that? Yeah, I think we all do that at some point, but mine seems to be worse this last week or so. I didn't even check. I don't know if Lisa streamed Thursday or not. I had a doctor's appointment, so I couldn't stream with her. So I don't actually know whether she did or not. Hi, both Lisas, Alaska and Texas. Texas Lisa, did you stream Thursday? Hi, Barbara. Too much stress. Yes, stress always makes you forget what you went to the kitchen for. No, too much to do. Yeah, I can't stay on for a real long time today simply because I have a ton of stuff to do. And need to make sure I get it done because we're going to go camping and unfortunately I don't have tomorrow to get ready because I have to be at the doctor's office early and we're leaving right after. So I have to make sure all the food and stuff is ready and out there, and you know how that stuff all goes. So I have made coleslaw and chicken salad. And then I have to make dinner in a little while. Sounds like fun to go camping. I think it will be. We're not going to go very far. We're just going to go up the road a little bit. And only for a few days because I have another doctor's appointment on Friday. So He's back home, but very weak. Is he still on oxygen, Lisa? Now he has to be on oxygen all the time. Yeah. Well, I hate to hear that, but all the time is better than not. I'm quite sure. Forced relaxed time for a few days. Yeah. Well, other than the fact that it's never as much fun to go camping when it's so hot. Um, that's one of the reasons Jeff and I often stay at home in the summertime, July and August, is because it's so hot that being outdoors is hard. So that's all right. We'll have good company. We have friends going with us, so it will be. If it's super hot, we can play games inside or something. We have games to play and things like that. This is getting there. Oh, it figures just because you were worried about having enough oxygen to get home that you would get stopped. I need to get out my little book and we need to do our little book page. Oh, yes, Barbara, it's definitely air conditioned. Yes, yes. Um, we actually we have two air conditioners, one in the front, one in the back. Um, most of them this size have two. Some of them have three. Um, it's just like kind of like setting an air conditioner at home. It has a thermostat. They have thermostats and that kind of thing. Um, it's just that it's hot to be outside. If we didn't have air conditioning, I wouldn't go camping in the summertime because I can't sleep when it's that hot. So, you know, um, but yeah, we have air conditioners. We also did some while we were in Elkhart getting the repair that we had to have done um, on our brand new rig. We had someone do. They're called easy starts or soft starts. When you have that kind of an air conditioner, the first, um, yeah, traveling around in a tiny house, that's really what it is. When the air conditioner first starts, it 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 takes a lot of power. It's kind of like a refrigerator. Anytime that kind of thing starts, they drain a lot of power all at once, um, which is both hard on the appliance and hard on whatever it's pulling electricity from. So while we were in Elkhart, we had them put these easy start things on, which means that the whole thing spools up slowly. So they're actually more efficient that way. So okay, I'm going to leave that for now, and we'll play with it some more afterwards. Um, Of course, I need to do the backside too. I'll have to go in there and do the backside. But I have a few I haven't touched, like this blue one and this stripy one. So I'll have to decide what I'm going to do with them. And honestly, then I need to put some white into it. Some white dots and stuff. But let's see what we can find and do a little journal page, because you know that's what we have to do every Sunday is a little journal page. So let's see here. We did this one last Sunday. Yep. Okay. So let me see. What do I want to use? Well, I have these funny things that I stamped with the stamp set Lisa gave me, which might be fun to use. I have these laying here. I have that. What else is on my table? I have these, but I don't like them. I'm going to throw them away. Squeaky, squeaky. Gonna have to get Jeff to do something with that. Just realized I'm kind of far out. Maybe I should bring you guys in a little bit more. No, it's in as far as it's gonna go. It's cold. Yes. You know, first we want it to be cold, and then we want it to be hot. It's never exactly right, is it? That's interesting. I'm just digging in my little box. I guess I should. Cold and rainy there too. I don't know. Julie had a bunch of different pages or different books. I thought she was doing pages on Sunday, but I don't remember. There's a bug. We got some flowers and maybe a bug, so we'll see. That's kind of cool. Sunday, then I'll use the mold. I'll see. I have to be prepared to do that because I have to get stuff out. So I definitely won't be doing it today. I can't stay real long today. That might be interesting. I was cooking all kinds of other stuff before I came on instead of getting busy and fixing dinner. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna fix for dinner. I have some books made. Just a couple pages. Won't forget about it. Oh, just some Sunday. Okay. I think it would be fun with the mica powder in it. That's always that's always a good thing to use those molds for. Might be fun to put wax. Let me think what I'm trying to say. Like a sealing wax and make a wax seal. That might be fun too. I'm just pulling random stuff out of this thing. That's, you know. I like constructing books too, Julie. That's one of my favorite parts about junk journaling is constructing books. I like putting books together. I also like following, like choosing certain supplies. I have several books where I have chosen a set of supplies, like my watercolor crayons, that things like that, and created pages based on just using those supplies. And I usually do that and then put the books together. Those I haven't done that in a long time. Um, I don't know why. I just haven't. It's, you know, one of those things I just haven't done. Um, they're usually, you know, more, I don't know. We've done a couple of collage books, and I've done some books with paint and things like that that I've enjoyed, but I just haven't done anything like that in a while. I think it's my brain is kind of cluttered up, if that makes any sense. Making decisions on certain things lately has gotten hard. These are little stamps, and they say love on them, so I was thinking about using them as words. Is the deal. And this is another flower, and this is another flower. Hi, Joyce. I don't think that's a nasty habit, Julie. I just think that this is the deal. I've gotten to the point where I can't stand it. You know, sometimes there's stuff on my desk, sometimes. But I've gotten to the point where I really can't handle it all the time. So I've started putting most of the little tiny junk in here. This is just a little basket, and I keep that mess on my desk. Put them in a bin, and then you have them kind of set aside or something, I guess. If I pronounce this wrong, I'm sorry, darling. Adria? I probably murdered it. I apologize in advance for murdering it. But welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. Did I say hi to Joyce? I hope so. I'm going to cut these out like stamps too, just because. Oh, hi there. Yes, we were both at Creativeville. Yay! Welcome, welcome. Let me see. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since I showed off my projects. I haven't finished my projects. Did you get all 4 of your projects finished? Jamie's not here, but I know that Jamie's talking about going next time. I can't go in the spring because we're going to be we have to be in Nevada in April. And yes, I was there. I had so much fun. 3 different size boxes. Large, small, tiny. Heck no. Okay. Okay, good. I don't feel quite so bad about not finishing all my projects then. I've done nothing more than my Sunday pages lately. It's with the garden and having Brandon here to feed Mom, all of that mess. I haven't gotten stuff done. This is just a leaf, but I don't. This is all so far. This is all flowers, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but so far they're all flowers. Doesn't mean that I'm going to use them all. I'm just saying, oh, blast. Where can I put that? Right there. We might have to have a bug on the flower, but you know. I have gotten nothing done except during live streams. That's just how it's been. No videos have gotten made. Nothing. So, but the deal with the little book, and it's Adria, like the sea. Adria. I hate it when my vocabulary sucks. The deal with the little book is that I have this little, it's about 6 by 9, so it's about 4.5 by 6 page, and it's just a little junk journal. And every Sunday I do a page. I find a page and I take the junk that was on my table, whatever little scrappy things that was on my table, and I create something on one of the pages. And I never know what I'm going to do because, you know, that's just the way it works. This is a piece I cut off of a different page. Eight. Ha! Okay. Thank you. Adria. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Tanya is spelled with a A, Tanya, Adriatic Sea. Thank you, Barbara. It would not get in there. Um, the A lot of people call me Tanya, which is fine. I don't care. I'm kind of liking that. The envelope was not a junk journal. Yeah, the envelope is a junk journal. It's a junk journal, Lisa. Um, okay. It's about what the pages are like. This is just a junk journal cover. It's it the it's an it has an envelope for a cover. This one has um I don't want to pick that one up because this one has just a piece of, actually it's a piece of watercolor paper, I think, for a cover. The idea behind a junk journal is that you put pages out of other things. Yeah, I'm using pink. Isn't that weird? Um, yeah, anything made with cast-offs. An envelope would make a junk journal or fit into a junk journal. Yeah. Now, this I cut off of a roll. Um, but this is just a piece of paper that was laying around. This is packing paper. This is a book page. This is, we had a discussion about, what did I call it? It went away. That's where this is bad when all these words go away. The desk paper that's underneath. It's like a protective cover for your table. Um, I had a piece of paper down underneath stuff when I was at Creativeville, and it's my work paper. That's just a piece of deli wrap. So anything that's like, okay, this is just, I was playing with a toy, a Lego thing. Junk mail, magazine pages, things found in your recycle bin. Alaska Lisa, you need to look later at I have a playlist called Totally Junk Journal. Okay? Everything in that we did in that series was destined for the trash can. I took a handful of papers and painted all over them in pre-gel plate style. I was using 2015. But like, I use a lot of uh, recycled envelopes, things like that. So yes, this is a junk journal because all the pages are, this is actually a piece of scrapbook paper. All the pages are from junk journal stuff situation. This is probably a brand new envelope, but this envelope, these are envelopes. They're like the envelopes you would send back to with your bills in them. Like when you pay your bills and the bill comes and there's a return envelope in it, and we don't use that return envelope. I have a whole stash of them. And so this cover for this journal is made out of some envelopes that would have gone to be trashed. Business envelopes, yeah. I still refer your Totally Junk Journal playlist whenever I get stuck with a page idea. Yeah, there's so many page ideas in that series. And I did that series, I kind of did it twice. I did it really early on in what we were doing in what do I want to say? I did it really early on in my career as YouTube person. And so I repeated it when I was more into making tutorials and stuff like that. So some of the first ones, the videos aren't as good, but I still think that it was a fun series. You know, it's sometimes hard to know what you're doing, you know, when you're learning something. Okay, I'm going to glue some of this down simply because I'm not sure where it all goes, but it needs some of it glued down. So, but I also used a lot of the envelopes, like the security envelopes. I used the designs in the security envelopes to as decorative paper, basically, which was a lot of fun too. It's amazing how much decorative papers inside those security envelopes. Okay, let me find out who's texting me. Oh, it isn't. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Okay. I can answer that later. Sorry, that was work. Okay, now then. Julie says it wasn't her this time. No, it's actually work. I'll have to get on and answer Allie so that I can. Now then, this was a piece of tape that I cleaned up my jelly plate with. So we're just going to use it like that. However, there's some stuff stuck to it, some little threads. There. Didn't even have to glue it down. How about that? But I mean, I used cardboard for the covers of the book. I mean, it was definitely a junk project. So hi, Lisa. I don't know why, but for some unknown reason, this thing did not bring him in close like it normally does. It's as close as it's going to get. Oh, well. I think we need some different words is what I think we need. That, and I have decided that that's not maybe quite what I want to do. Right there. I'm not sure. I like this. Nope. Sorry, guys. I'm just, guess I'm concentrating. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe concentrating isn't what I should be doing, right? Pistachio green, royal purple, gray, black, white. I don't find that it does, Lisa. Um, Now it'll turn more of a orangey, rusty brown than you think. But I haven't noticed any smell from the onion skins. I am a little concerned about trying cabbage, and because I've got some purple cabbage growing in the garden, and there's a lot of bug-eaten leaves on the outside, and so I thought I would try those bug-eaten leaves, as you know, because purple cabbage is supposed to dye things purple. Um, and I'm a little concerned about that because cabbage water really smells like cabbage water, but the dry shell of the onion, while it does smell, it doesn't smell as much as the onion. And I think that's the deal. Um, I am saving, in the process of saving purple onion skins, red onion skins, I guess is what they're red. Even to me, they look purple. Um, so I don't know if they will cause that kind of a smell or if, they're more like the yellow ones. Bye, Adria. Have a wonderful afternoon. Are you going to get to go next April? I didn't ask her soon enough. She's probably gone already. But I don't find, Lisa, that the smell lasts. It doesn't seem to me. I will tell you that you need to boil them and not try to uh, not try to do them by solar. It doesn't work. I tried to make some solar dye for paper, and all I did was make a nasty mess. So I'm liking this now, just the way it is right there. But I think it needs some actual words or something. Either that or I need to write words. Something. So let's see what we got in the way of words. Let me push that up there. I plan to boil them, hoping to have enough to get some interesting results. Oh, that's all right, Lisa. I actually have my knitting. I have some knitting needles in them. I'll get them in a few minutes. The cabbage, I still think the cabbage might have a smell in the paper. I don't know. See, the thing about the paper is it's not washed out the way when you dye fibers, you wash the dye back out, so it I like this. What Lisa's talking about is the needle protectors she sent me, and I can get them I can show us. I actually have a project that I put them on. Well, I guess I have to bring the whole box. Okay. Here we go. See, this is a curved knitting needle, double-ended knitting needle. The pistachio purple does sound kind of pretty. Anyways, I'm not sure, Lisa, but I think if they're small, you could probably put two of them into one. But if the needle got any bigger, you would have to put one on each end. The idea behind them is it keeps the knitting needle from poking out the other side, so it doesn't poke through your bag. So, which I really kind of like because, you know, if you're trying to tote a project, 1% of needles, and you can't use them, and you can't use them on needles that are too small, right? Because if that slot is too big for the needles, but see this one, I can put both needles in there. If you had a bigger needle, it wouldn't work. If you had too big of a needle. Your current project's on, yeah, like if you're probably for like socks or something, the needles would be too small and they'd fall out. I can see that. So that's what she's talking about. She was supposed to post a picture and she forgot. That's okay. Okay, let's put this back. Oh, I just realized how awful this word is going to look on there. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm not going to like that green word. I have to find something different. That will be just awful. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I need to get some. I need to get some words. Some more words made. I'm starting to use up the words I like. I don't know, Julie, if that would work really, because I think it would just let the needles slide in further. It depends on how big your project is too, but also, Barbara, it's about sticking through a bag. You know, if your needles are shoving through the fabric on your bag, it's a problem. Oh, there's the word I need. Right there. Yep. Okay. I'm happy now. Yeah. That you're going to gather your courage. Let's put these words away so that they're not all over everywhere. One of these days, I'm going to get all of my stuffs like this sorted out and organized and okay. Okay. Just gotta glue it all down and draw around it a little bit. Yeah, I have no idea how many stitches are on this shawl that I've got going right now, but there's probably about 60 on there now, and it's only about a quarter of the way finished, so there'll probably be maybe a couple hundred on it before I get done. Okay, let's see what we can do here. No, that didn't go on there quite the way I wanted it to. Something about it looks funky. Oh, no. Oh. I think she said a shawl. Huh. Navy blue, Miss Gray, final stitch count at bind off is. Ah! That's a lot of stitches. You have to periodically have to count them. Um, I don't count very often, but because I don't do anything that complicated, but I can imagine you'd have to count them. It does help if you have stitch markers that you can add in. Okay, I think we need a little scribblies in here somewhere. Some. Do we want blue scribblies or do we want black scribblies? Let's do blue scribblies. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, when you decide to change projects in the middle, Okay, I think we need. Where'd the blue one go? Come back here. Okay, guys, what do you think? I'm happy with it. It took a while, but I'm happy with it. Thanks, guys. I really like how it came out. I wasn't at first. It was rough. I wasn't happy, but yep, I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, what's the date today? Today is 7/14. Ooh, 7/14. July 14th, 2024. It looks like my kid is not going to get to come home and eat again today. They've been so busy, he's not been getting his lunch breaks. Yeah, I like it. I think it came out pretty cool. Okay, let's pick this mess up, though, because if I don't pick the mess up, then I will have a mess everywhere, so. There we go. Jeff should even be home pretty soon. He went to trail ride today. Yeah, the pink, I don't do a lot with pink, but the page had pink, so I needed to use pink, and it came out pretty cool. I'm pretty pleased. Oh, I'll be gone, Lisa. We're leaving tomorrow morning and not coming back till Thursday. We're supposed to be camping. I don't know what time we're coming back Thursday, but I guess probably not till afternoon. Or we don't have to. I have to be back to go to the doctor in the morning. Yep, and there's Jeffrey. Ooh, he's covered with mud. He's not covered with mud. I don't know what he looks like yet. The Jeep is covered with mud. He even had mud up on the windshield because he got mud running down the windshield. So let's see here. Let's figure out what we're gonna do with these stripies. No, he's not covered with mud. Just the Jeep. I hope he had fun. We'll see. We'll find out later, but I hope so. He hasn't been for a ride lately. It's been a while since he's been for a ride. I don't want to do every line on here. He doesn't really like mud though, Lisa. Mud is not necessarily a good thing. It can get in the tires and cause you to have flat tires. So I think though we need to dress this up a little. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do. Cornstarch or baby powder? Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad. Once I start putting some white into it, it'll be all right. You're having trouble stopping, uh-huh. I think this one needs to just be a nice big black line in there. And maybe that's we need to do that with. Where did that one go? I put the. You lose them after a while. I put dots on it though, so now I know it's in here somewhere. Maybe I need to put some bigger, wider lines in the stripes. Yeah. Like that. Oh. Yep. Then you will be thinking of making a galaxy themed journal. That could be fun. For some reason, I have two pens open, and we don't want to do that. It's not a good idea. I keep finding another one. Here's another one. There's another one. Just get some multi. You cleaned it off. I'll be right back, guys. I need to go speak at Jeff for just a minute. Okay. Sorry, guys. Since we got multiple things going, I needed to ask him a question. So, I'm going to leave this a minute and go to some white and do a little bit of white stuff in here because I just want to see how it's going to look. Before I go on, of course, that's the one that doesn't want to work very well. I get so aggravated at those silly pins. And that one doesn't work at all. So I got another one laying out here somewhere. Okay. I would imagine that some of it might stick to the paint, but not all of it would stick to the paint. Okay. Why do we not want to draw on here? I guess I'm going to have to go buy new pens. There we go. Maybe this one will work. There we go. Sometimes you just got to get them going. Okay, let's try this other pen and see if it will do any better. Probably not. Well, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that. That'd make your frustration. Yeah. Some days these pens just do not want to behave themselves. They just seem to think that they get to be the ones in charge. I really need to find out if these pilots come in the white ones come in a denser pin tip, because it works pretty good. Okay, wait 1 second. Looks great without the white, but even better with it. Yeah, the white just, it just adds that little bit of, I don't know, there's just that little extra. Moonlight Jello would come in a size 10. Signo, I think, is a size 7. No, these are bigger than a 7. These broad ones are bigger than a 7. This is a 7. This Pilot G2 is a 7. There's the kid. And I'm afraid, since they're both home, I'm going to need to get off here in just a few minutes because I need to speak at both of them for a little bit. So I can accomplish some other stuff. Size 10. Uh-huh. The 10, I would say that this Signo is about a 10. So, yep, I'm liking that. So, but I think I'm gonna go, guys. I'm sorry I'm not doing more today, but there's our little journal page. I really like how it came out, and then we'll work on this some more next week. And I'll see you all Sunday, okay? Because I'll be home on Sunday. Lisa, have fun on Thursday. And guys, I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.